Nessa Sunshine here, and today we're getting into this eye look with the Iluvsarahii times Colourpop Through My Eyes palette. If you're interested in getting this look well, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and let's get into the tutorial. I have my brows and my base already on. The first shadow we'll take is Euphoric. I'm going to use my Morphe R37 brush, taking my brush straight on to the lid, moving all the way to the other end of my crease and move into the inner corner above the crease. Now I'm going to start to blend all over the crease, in the crease, above the crease area. Blend, blend, blend. I'm going to blend a little bit here. I'm tilting my brush and I'm blending in swiper motions, and I want to sort of blend up in a sort of wing. Go ahead and add that to the other side. Next, we'll take Divina. I'm going to use this brush from the Morphe Credible brush set to pack Divina in the crease. I find that shorter blending brushes are easier to pack in a deeper color. I want to be careful in adding the deeper color because I don't want my eyeshadow to get too muddy. It also depends on what colors you're blending to. This should blend fine, but I also want to have it in the right placement. I have my crease here. When I open my eyes, I can see I have slightly hooded eyes. You can still see the lid, but there is hooding happening. I take my brush directly straight on in the crease, but mostly above the crease of the eyelid so that the deeper shadow will show. So I'm looking down into my mirror. I'm starting here in the center. I'm going to start to move in very tiny swiper motions. So now that I've added it there, I'm going to start to bring it in those tiny swiper motions down. I'm actually going to take more. This is like a very building process. And I'm taking my brush at a direct, sometimes it's a little bit of an angle, but also a direct motion. Still building it in the crease above the crease area. So now I'm elongating it slowly but surely. I'm also taking it down into the inner corner. Also, don't be afraid to bring it up above your crease, even if it feels like it doesn't belong there, and see what happens. As I started to progress in my eyeshadow technique, bringing the eyeshadow higher actually helped to achieve the look of a cut crease that I'm looking for. I haven't added any more. I'm just bringing it forward in swiper motions. I don't want to add too much to the inner corner because I don't want this part to be too dark. And I'm using swiper motion. I'm using a little bit longer swiper motion. So swipe, 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 swipe. Swipe, 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 swipe. I really want the center of my eyelid. I want the darkest shadow to be highest in the center. I'm going to take more of Divina and attach it in swiper motions to this area here on the outside middle, in the crease, above the crease of the eyelid. Start to swipe it down, kind of where our crease would flow. Depending on where your crease is, just match it up. I'm blending directly on the lid, and then I'm holding my brush in a slant as well, and I'm holding it directly and slant. I just switch positions depending on what blending needs to happen. I don't know how to explain that any further. As we get to the outer corner of our lid, we want it to kind of wing up to our eyebrow tail. Instead of moving down, I'm going to start to move in light swiper motions upward. Not connecting it, you still want to leave a space, but you do want to blend up to that area. I'm going to dip the brush into Divina. I'm going to look at my eye and I'm going to see this color needs to be blended up and out a little bit more. Directly putting the brush tip onto my lid, I'm blending in swiper motion just to add a little bit more. And this really is all up to you on how far you want to take this eye look. Do you want it to be a super gradient Instagram eye look, or do you want it to be just a simple blend? You don't have to make it as detailed in your blending if it's just too much for you. Go ahead and add Divina over here. Just remember to keep that S shape, and then we'll get into the next step. Okay, I probably look kind of like, you know, Darth Maul or something. This is so intense. To buff out and put on the brow bone, we'll take Wild Soul. This is another brush from the Morphe Credible brush set. It's just a blending brush. I wouldn't say it's dense, it's the opposite of dense. Take this on my brow bone, moving in swiper motions in that S sort of shape. I've taken some more and I'm blending it up. The brush tip is directly pointed onto my lid, and I'm using very gentle very gentle, very light swiper motions. Do that to the other side, and then we're going to cut our crease. To cut the crease, I'm using the Nabla White Rose Cut Crease Maker, and this is the Huda Beauty concealer. I've actually did a battle of concealers if you want to check it out with this and the Jouer. This is amazing to cut the crease, you guys. I'm going to put this on my hand, place your brush right in the center of the eye while your eye is relaxed so you can see where you're going to cut your crease. Go ahead and move from that center above your creases, of course, still. Now what I'm doing is I'm cleaning up. I'm going to add it to the lid as well. We want to make sure our line is clean and smooth. Adding that concealer all over the lid. I'm going to go ahead and relax my eyelid again and kind of check out what's happened since I've started in that center into the inner corner, and just take a look and see, oh, you know, this actually worked out. If you need to move your concealer higher, go ahead and add it higher. Clean up as you go along, add the concealer to the lid. So I'm adding it there above the crease. My eye is still relaxed. I can see where my crease comes over, and I'm going to bring it. I have a little bump right there, unfortunately, so kind of looks funny. Okay, and I'm just gonna bring it out and down. I'm not gonna flip up that shape yet until I've added more of the concealer and then I've taken a look at the shape of the whole eye. Add the concealer everywhere that needs to be added. Be careful not to drag your lid too hard. What I'm going to do is take a look. If I add a wing, will this be the look that I want? I don't think so. So I think I'm going to open up that even more. I'm going to go from the outer quarter and bring that out. Before I clean it up, I'm gonna think, is this what I want? Almost, not really. I'm going to build it up farther. I'm gonna make my hill more of a mountain, or just a larger hill, really. So now I'm gonna think, I'm gonna add a wing. I go from the outer corner to the tail of my eyebrow with my brush and use that as a marker to see, is that where I want my crease to end? As I was cutting the other side, I realized actually I need to open this up quite a bit. I'm going to open up there and attaching it to the top. You can also bring this higher if you feel that it needs to be higher, but that's pretty much it. For the shimmer shade, we'll use Mesmerize and Lucido. I'm going to use this Anastasia A14 pencil brush to apply the shimmer shade. I'm also using the Nabla White Rose Cut Crease Maker to apply the shimmer shade up to the cut. Starting to put Mesmerize in the center of the lid, I want to bring it out to the outer corner. See how I'm not taking it up to the crease? I'm going to use my flat brush for that. Taking more, add it to the top of our crease. So I've started in the center and I'm just moving it out there, and now do that to the other side. So with Lucido, I'm taking it in the inner corner, inner quarter of the eyelid. I'm going to take the Cut Crease Maker. I'm going to add it over the center of the crease. For liner, I'm using the Benefit Roller Liner. So I have a liner tutorial. You can go ahead and click on that link up above. But for this liner, I do want to really bring the wing sort of high up, almost to the very corner of the cut of the crease. So it's pretty thick and exaggerated. And that's how I want to do the liner for this look. I'm going to pop on some lashes. These are the Lotus Lashes Yarzabeth lash, and you can put on any lashes if you'd like, or if you have lash extensions, very nice. And if you want to put on mascara because you have phenomenal lashes, go ahead and do that. We'll put our face makeup on and come back to the lower lash line. Time for the lower lash line. This is the Nabla Precision Shader Brush. I'm mixing Euphoric and Divina, tapping off the excess. Start in the outer corner of the lower lash line, and I'm going to blend in toward the inner lower lash line. Do that to the other side. For mascara, I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara to finish off this look, and then I will tell you what lip I am wearing in a moment. For my lip, I'm using the Versailles Lip Whip from Beauty Bakery. By the way, for my inner corner, I added my highlight. This is an Innuendo palette from Colourpop and a pencil brush, and I've just put that in the inner corner to make it bright in the inner corner. It's optional. Thank you so much for watching. That completes this tutorial on this eye look. If you liked this tutorial, make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram @NessaSunshine, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, if you made it to this point in the video, comment down below cut crease, because we did a full-on cut crease today. So I will see you guys next time. Bye. Bye now.